Hello MYP2, this is chapter 2 of your algebra unit called Evaluating Expressions, the chapter, not the unit. And I want you to take notes from this video, so pause the screen wherever possible or wherever necessary in order to write stuff down neatly. So first of all, I want you to be aware of the difference between an equation and an expression. So 3x plus 4 equals 19. That's an equation because it's got an equal sign in it. It equates 3x plus 4 to 19. It says this is equal to that. Whereas the 3x plus 4 bit on its own is just an expression. And we're going to be evaluating expressions. So I want you to write what I just said, followed by we often need to find the value of, or evaluate, expressions given particular values of x or whatever other letters are in there. Pause the screen if you need to. So when we do this, it is important to remember the correct order in which to do calculations. Brackets first, multiply, divide, then before plus and minus. So that's often known by the acronym BEDMAS. Depending where you come from, that might be BODMAS, I was used to in the UK. You see PEMDAS, where brackets are called parentheses. Parentheses, that's not easy to say at 5 o'clock in the morning when I'm doing this. Okay, so I've kind of color-coded this because some of these sort of pair together. They're equally important as one another. So the thing you should do first is brackets or parentheses, then exponents or powers, so like 5 to the power of 2. Then division and multiplication, they're a pair that come together. So it's not that division is more important than multiplication or that multiplication is more important than division. They're equally important as one another. So if you see a calculation with lots of division and multiplication, you just do them in the order they come from left to right. And then the same applies to addition and subtraction. So I've kind of color-coded this by having the pairs that are of equal importance colored with the same color. So pause the screen as you need to in order to write that down. Okay, so here's some examples. We're evaluating 3 plus 4 times 5 minus 6. So you've got to multiply first. You've got to do the 4 times 5 first to get 20, and then you get 3 plus 20 minus 6, and then you've got pluses and minuses. They're of equal importance, so you just do them from left to right. So I'll do the 3 plus 20 first to get 23. So I've got 23 minus 6, which is 17. And try and note how I've sort of lined this up. My equal signs lined up, my 3's lined up, my 23 comes from the 3 plus 20, so I've lined that up in the middle of that. These minuses and the 6's line up. If you do that, it's a lot easier to follow what's going on. So these are from the book, Evaluate 2x plus 7 when x equals 1. So I start off by writing 2x plus 7 equals 2 times 1 plus 7. I've just replaced the x with a 1. And 2 times 1 is 2, so I've done the multiplication first. So that's the same as 2 plus 7, which is 9. And again, note how I've kept everything in line, so it's much easier to follow what's going on. And that's the notes for that little chapter.